Well, here we are, another episode of ABA Compare and Contrast, where I take characters from Anime Battle Arena and compare them to Heaven's Arena. A few weeks ago, Heaven's Arena has surprisingly updated, and in the update we got 2 new characters, a new assist system, which I might cover, I'm not too sure, and a whole combat system rework. So that totally invalidates my combat system compare and contrast, but whatever, it was already invalidated a while ago. So anyways, today we'll be comparing ABA's Deku to Heaven's Arena's Deku. Now, before I begin, make sure to like and subscribe, and leave a comment on your thoughts of these characters. Now, things are going to work a little bit differently here. If you've tested out Deku in Heaven's Arena, then you should know that his ultimate is infinite 100%. And as for ABA's Deku, his ultimate is full cowling, with Lemillion having infinite 100% Deku as his awakening. So, what I'll be doing is that I'll compare the base of ABA Deku to Heaven's Arena's Deku, and compare the awakening of Lemillion to infinite 100% Deku. With that all said, let's begin by showcasing Heaven's Arena's Deku. St. Louis Smash. Deku will kick forward. If an opponent is hit, they will be knocked upwards and Deku will leap after them. This move will break the opponent's block if guarded. Manchester Smash. If you use St. Louis Smash high enough in the air, Deku will bring his leg down and crush anyone underneath him, resulting in them being grounded. This move has the ability to hit grounded opponents, meaning if you knock the opponent to the ground, you can hit them again. This move also breaks blocks, so it's pretty good for a sneak attack. Delaware Smash Air Force. After a short windup, a projectile will travel forward, which will knock back opponents if they're hit by it. This move will also break blocks, so keep that in mind. Black Whip. This move will auto-track to the closest opponent. Once grabbed, they'll be slammed to the ground. If you attempt to use this move in the air, the opponent will fall down before the move connects. This move has a long range, but does not target opponents behind you, and is blockable. Alright, so while I was getting footage for the video, I was able to land Black Whip in the air, but it was only one time out of multiple attempts, so there's like a slight chance you can hit it in the air, but not guaranteed. Black Whip Pull. If you hold E, Black Whip becomes Black Whip Pull. This move has the same properties as Black Whip, but instead, you will pull yourself towards the opponent and kick them away. Infinite 100%. Once you use this move, Deku will begin to power up for a few seconds until he releases his infinite 100% form. In this state, Deku gains teleport dashes and a new move, although he will not gain any HP back, and once your ultimate ends, you will lose half of your HP. Detroit Smash Barrage. Deku will unleash a flurry of punches that will hit anyone in front of him. Afterwards, he charges one final punch that knocks the opponent away. This then takes away all of his ultimate bar and gets rid of half of his HP. This move will guard break the opponent if blocked and can hit grounded opponents. If multiple people are caught in this move, the final punch will target the closest opponent. Now, let's move on to ABA's Deku, beginning with his base. Delaware Smash. After a short windup, a quick traveling projectile is shot in front of Deku. This move can guard break opponents, although Deku will take 5 damage after using this move. But if you use this move below 5 HP, it will not kill you. Detroit Smash. Deku charges up a punch and then releases it, causing anyone in front of him to be knocked away. This move will guard break anyone hit by it and can be charged for more damage. Just like Delaware Smash, Deku will take 5 damage. Detroit Smash Aerial. This move works the same as the grounded variant, but will knock down anyone caught by it. Leap. Deku uses one frog to leap toward an opponent. This leap has slight auto-tracking to it, and will stun the opponent if they don't block it. You can also pair this move with Detroit Smash, resulting in a somewhat auto-tracking Detroit Smash. Manchester Smash. Deku kicks the opponent, resulting in them being knocked to the ground, allowing you to get a combo off of this. Alright, so as I stated earlier, since Heaven's Arena's Deku uses infinite 100% Deku, I'll cover the awakening for Lemillion since that also uses infinite 100% Deku. Shoot Style Leap. Similar to Deku's Leap, but deals 20 damage and is unblockable, meaning you could get a free combo off of this since it forces the opponent to let go of their block. Consecutive Normal Punches. Deku charges up a punch and releases multiple punches in front of him. This move can guard break opponents and will knock back anyone caught inside of it, even if they're guard broken, meaning you won't be able to get a good punish off of this move. 100% Manchester Smash. Deku teleports to the opponent and kicks them upwards, resulting in them being flung to the sky. Wyoming Smash. Deku teleports to an airborne opponent and then slams them to the ground. This move will also guard break the opponent if they're blocking while they're hit by it. Keep in mind, you can only use this move on opponents in the air, so it's best to pair it up with 100% Manchester Smash. Now, let's dissect these characters, or in simpler terms, let's analyze them. Deku in ABA was added in June of 2019, meaning his moveset was limited to My Hero Seasons 1 through 3, and Lemillion was released in December of 2020, meaning his moveset was limited to My Heroes Season 1 through 4, as the developers don't usually tend to use manga moves unless it's really necessary. Meanwhile, Deku in Heaven's Arena was released recently, meaning he has access to newer abilities such as Black Whip, and any other abilities he showcased in Seasons 5 and 6. When we take a look at their abilities, we can tell they both utilize similar moves, with the only move that really stands out being Black Whip, as Deku has not used this move prior to Season 5. With that covered, I'll now state my opinions on the characters, starting off with ABA. Deku in ABA is quite choppy, which makes sense for an older character, although due to his past buffs, he's pretty fun, and his combos are very nice. Infinite 100% Deku, on the other hand, feels rushed. Most of his moves are just reskins, and there's little to no animation or effects on them. While yes, he is fun to play, at the same time, he feels very anticlimactic due to this. As for Heaven's Arena's Deku, his moves are quite iffy. He only has one basic combo extender, that being St. Louis Smash, and Heaven's Arena's combat in general feels a bit off. Although due to his Delaware Smash and Black Whip, I feel like he's much better at zoning than he is at comboing, so if you play your cards right, he's pretty fun to play. Not much really changes when you go into Infinite 100%, but that's fine since his base alone is strong. When it comes to effects though, he definitely takes the cake here. And there's even attention to detail with Ares' horn and Deku's face lighting up while he's transforming. All in all, I feel like Heaven's Arena's Deku wins for this one. There's obviously a lot more effort put into him, and I feel like he's way easier to use compared to ABA's Deku. They definitely served him a lot more justice with his ultimate as well, because believe me, I was disappointed when I saw consecutive normal punches on Lemillion's kit when he released. But even so, you still have to give some credit to ABA's Deku. Without any reworks or major buffs, he's still able to handle pretty well against newer characters. Although it would be nice if he and Infinite 100% Deku would get some retouches on their effects, but those don't really matter all too much. While I would love to see ABA added a new Deku with Black Whip or rework the old one, I doubt they'll do anything like that for a while. Now, these are just my opinions, so tell me, what do you guys think about these two Dekus? And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. Anyways, I'll see you. Peace.